away. He'll bring it out. It's Harvey.
Bruh, block, bruh.
He'll be stopped at the 15.
Block, big dog. To be an American.
That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish.
Oh, come on. That safety not that good. Family.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative and play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let it
Cover six, cover six.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Complete to the left.
Come on, stop playing with us, bruh.
Not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he scurries out of
Chill, bro, chill.
Taking the big hit.
Nice job on the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had
Chill,
it.
family.
Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver.
Chill, family.
He will step out of bounds, but not
Come on, bruh. You got some that blitz at me, cuz.
And I love the timing of the pre-snap motion because the
Come on, family.
Get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line. Because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
They gave him ammunition where they didn't need to.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He'll pull it down.
Come on, family.
But he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the first down. Just so hard to defend.
You got some fat boys in the game, boy.
Quarterback making adjustments
Yeah,
to receivers. To the air on first down. Got his man quickly.
You got some fat boys in there, boy.
Keep everything in the speed.
The hurry up now, 2nd down.
That's what everybody's like, oh, your jokes was disrespectful. Your jokes is racist. Your jokes is ignorant.
Ah, get in the end zone, cuz.
Clock stops momentarily for the first down.
Get in the end zone, family.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Hey, yeah.
That is being said, it's offensive. Right? You make an LGBT joke, there's a group that's going to be mad. You make a fat joke, there's going to be a group that's going to be mad. You make a racist joke, there's going to be a group that's going to be mad. That's the only, that's, so either you're going to keep the shit in this context, or you're going to just say everything is offensive. Right? Like the word, a nigga, right? The word itself is a racist word, right? It is racist. Who used it? It's supposed to be racist. Right? But obviously, the way we use it versus the way white people use it, the context is different. Right? See, if I sing a song that has the lyrics in it, right?
Kansas gets the ball back and the
Bruce Kendrick's song, yeah, the big three niggas just big me.
An opportunity, David, maybe to swing
Ah.
them in their favor.
Dang right.
We used it.
We're a little bit down. Listen, I just
Yeah,
think
the white person said the same exact lyrics in the same
create something now that
text.
we can build
We
on
want
this.
to now call
Coach
him
said all week
racist.
he wanted to
Now
be
we're going
aggressive. This is a
to
great
just the word
opportunity to show
itself
that right now. At the
and
end of
put
the
it in
first
racist
half,
terms.
try and generate some momentum, score some points
Racist
before
when
going into
it
halftime.
said you can't.
Nigga, you not racist, nigga.
This
You gotta
offense
leave
tries
everything
to
in this
find a way
context. So
to
you
get
can't
more
say my
points on
joke.
board before the half.
was not
From
funny.
the 44-yard
You're a racist.
line, the offense snaps it on first down.
You're starting off by saying my joke. If you don't like the joke, just say the joke wasn't funny.
He's gonna
Then
pass.
keep it fucking moving. Don't say it was a joke and then you drop the joke and then say, oh, you're a racist because you said this.
Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders are everywhere in this turnover.
It didn't say
The
my joke
offense
wasn't
calls
funny.
timeout. It's the second one they've used
To you,
this half.
it wasn't funny to you. Don't now take it and say, well, I'm offended. Well, fuck you. Fuck what you offended for. Because one, you wasn't on this team. You're not one of these players out here that I was talking about. I'm sorry that you decided you care and you want to be offended and jump into every.
And I want to be an American. Hey, yeah, like Miss Sir, like Miss Sir.
I said somebody else, they block like crazy. No. Charlie, I have no problem. Charlie, you got a guy that can do this. It's just the cherry on top of the sundae, making big plays, going
other Asian person, Chinese ever. It's just,
And the extra point is good, and they
it
have
was funny.
And you guys addressed it.
Every time we addressed the shit, we moved on from it. But it just,
And you
and we
addressed
laughed about it only for like, this is like, but yeah, I get you.
it. You addressed it, talked to Luau Dan. You guys have moved on. So
Yeah, that's one. I didn't know that was Luau's team. I didn't know that was anything. I mean, if it was his team, I probably wouldn't have went so hard, right? Because, I played against him by the line.
So once I realized it up top, so I hit him. Yeah, you know me. you know me, but for the most part, and that's the side people don't see about you. They just at the end of the day, man, you got to keep that shit in context. You can't take it out of context and try to use it.
Just fit your.
Come on, bum. Let's beat this bum's ass, man.
They can't wait to do that.
Let's beat this bum, dude. Come on, man.
We got a timeout here late in the first
your
half.
narrative. That's your narrative.
More points on the board before the break. Able to run it out to the 28 on first down. Now it's 2nd and 7.
Asian
They'll give it to the back.
Everybody can get it.
Got enough for the first down.
Everybody can get it. African.
This is the thing too that someone was like, "You're ignorant. Everything you said is false."
Before the teams head to the locker room.
So I'm offended if it's false. It's just it makes no sense then, because if I didn't say anything that has to do with the team, then you shouldn't be offended. First of all, and if,
Bang his ass up.
and you don't have to you shouldn't get mad. But it's the thought of what I'm saying that offends you, right? Like.
How ass nigga. How ass nigga.
Gatorade, the world's most
Lame ass nigga.
designed to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel. Use the Guinness because it is the Guinness.
No reason to risk trying to feel
How ass nigga.
through the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
Where in the world is this guy going to come, man? You think your New England Patriots are trying to package something together to get him over
Beat, beat. Hey, I said beat.
This year, the whole Calvin Ridley situation.
Down
So
2
I'm trying
possessions.
to
The
get my
coaching
hopes
staff.
up.
No.
I was saying debug before.
Come on, guys. That's weak defense. That's weak. Suck the edge, son.
Fully guarantee it.
That dude getting all turned around, bro. Weak.
Here's the thing with the
Shit, weak.
So dangerous if he gets into the
Patriots being the two
second
teams,
level.
and
Great
the
vision.
Browns offering Amari Cooper and picks, and the Patriots
Just
offering
straight
Kendrick
wheels,
Bourne and picks.
erasing
But the
angles.
Amari
A lot of times
Cooper
when you're
deal
chasing
with
guys
Cleveland,
that are so fast,
that's a very similar situation to what they already have for you. Like Cooper's in the last year.
Oh, come on. You got punked.
Kendrick, he's a 3-year guy. He just signed a 3-year extension with the Patriots, so they're not getting so much of a rental with
That
Kendrick.
shit weak, bro.
It's not a rental, obviously. You get Amari Cooper for a year.
Shit weak, bro.
ACL, so maybe there is some hesitation there, but Kendrick Bourne also came from
Nigga took a damn
familiar with
run
that
play to the
entire
crib.
offense, knows Shanahan, has friends in San Francisco that are already on the
A
team.
run
It
play.
isn't the exact same.
Shit weak, cuz.
be like a 2 or a 3, but also anytime we project these type of deals where a guy is being willing to get out there, we think that there's going to be an absurd amount of picks that ends up being not as much. With L'Jarius Sneed this year with the Chiefs and the Titans deal, he got, franchise tag.
That shit weak, cuz.
And when you make that kind
And
of
then he ended up getting traded for like a second and fourth. That was it. And he was the number one free agent, at least the number one corner in free agency. So there is a chance that if a player like Kendrick Bourne is involved for the Patriots,
that shit weak, cuz. Cuz.
With a player like that, but I think that the Patriots should be in the front seat here. Granted, you can say like, "Hey, I'm not going to play."
Can I turn it down? Does he have that?
Yeah,
He pretty much said he, kind of has like a no right of refuse on there. Team would want to give up those assets if he's not.
That shit weak, cuz.
Yeah, today's the first day Kendrick Bourne has not been at practice. And Gerard Mayo actually said in his press conference this morning before practice, like, hey, me and Kendrick had a good
chill, bro, chill. Stop trying to hit stick.
Business of football. Normally, if the coach were to say, like, hey, we had a good conversation, don't worry, it will be
chill, bro.
Conversation was. But last week, the same thing happened with Judah, where Mayo was like, we had a good conversation, everything is good, and then Judah actually
chill, bro.
He's not saying it's wrong. No, he's strictly out there because of these trade rumors.
Yeah,
it's about matchups.
To speculate.
Yeah, not to speculate.
He didn't say anything to
linebacker or safety.
No.
I like working those guys in those matchups.
They asked
favorable for the offense for sure.
The deal.
Chill, bro. I'm just trying to lay my dudes out, bro.
The thing got brought up. That is what he said. It's he has been doing too much talking.
As they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter.
Press conferences or whatever, if he's open to the media. But, I mean, Elliott Wolf has been kind of, as far as Patriots fans go, he's done everything right. Like, especially in the draft, they drafted players they needed, obviously Drake May, but then, wide receiver, O-line, like, that is everything.
Are you? No way.
As far as Patriots fans,
no way.
I do have faith in Elliott Wolf getting whatever needs to be done now for Kendrick Bourne. Like, you could see how he took
Why is he trying to pay Ayuk this much money?
About going from New England back to where you were from, like, was drafted by San
No way,
San Francisco, and also you immediately go from the team that is favored to finish last in the division to a team that is the second favorite to win the Super Bowl. So, like, of course, Kendrick Bourne has been one of the most outspoken.
Get in there. Yeah, get in there.
Everything about it. So,
all the big girls, gonna back it up.
Guys like that, at the same time, and I said this to you guys before, like, there has been a wide receiver like Brandon Ayuk in the league since and of course, Edelman and guys like that have been there. Gronk has probably been the only guy close to him, but he plays tight end. Edelman's a slot receiver. We haven't had a pure outside, give this guy 150 targets, deep ball, everything, like Brandon Ayuk since Rams. So that's why, as much as you love Kendrick Bourne, it's kind of one of those things where, hey man, like, you're trying to get better at every single position, and with Ayuk, like, you got two rookie wide receivers, Jalen Polk and Javon Baker, that, Kendrick Bourne also can be kind of a veteran, of course, but you bring in a guy like Ayuk who, he didn't have the greatest start to his career, you could say. Like, the first couple of years for Ayuk, it wasn't as if he did what he did last year. Like, he can come in as a 26-year-old veteran, still very young, and be that guy. And a lot of experience. He's played in 2 Super Bowls. I'm not sure if he was on the first team, but he's played in at least 1 Super Bowl. He's been in multiple NFC championships. Like, it is one of those situations where if this deal is on the table, he is willing to do it. Like, yes, get Brandon Ayuk to New England, whatever it takes. Actually, as I sat back down in this chair, I was like, Ayuk to New England.
You think?
Ah.
If you had to put odds, I would say that the best chance, I think, right?
Maybe it's just because you're sitting next to me.
For sure. Yeah, probably. But with that being said, however, just listen for a second. When we're like Ayuk, it seems at this point he just wants as much money as possible. Just wants to get paid.
That's all you want.
I mean, I guess Cleveland. He's been winning. Yeah.
He's been winning, and maybe he has kind of realized, like, you know what? I don't think anybody can beat Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs, so I'm just going to go get $30 million a year and kind of sail off into the sunset. And what better place to stay than the great state of New England? And when I say that, I mean that's true. What better place? I wonder if he's seen Perfect Storm. And he's like, you know what? I want to head up the clock. Check out those.
They came out before he was born.
Yeah,
Year did they come out?
Like 97, maybe 98. Might have been post 2000.
George Clooney, have you seen this debut?
You know,
Friend.
Yeah, Clooney, Wahlberg,
Yeah,
John
Riley. I mean, plenty of
fishing movie. Regardless, they don't come back. Just so much.
Ayuk is like
Nobody knows.
sports spoiler stack of shit. But you just can't be doing it. Ayuk's coming to New England. It's a done deal. I'm assuming, you know, Kendrick Bourne a third and 4 years, $135 million.
4 for 135. I know Spotrac, they projected out 4 years for 110. I believe they said that's like his range.
Yeah, I would disagree pretty heavily there with Spotrac.
It all depends on how much guaranteed and all that. What are the outs like? Oh, is it really a 2-year deal? What is it?
I also think you got to pay a little bit of the tax again.
Yeah. What if 30 is like the make or break number? Then guess what? It's not going to be 4 years, 110. If he says like, yeah, I'm not going to New England unless I get 30 million a year, then guess what? He's not going to be getting less than 30 million playing in New England.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how it turns out.
Yeah, we'll see. I would like to see him in Cleveland personally. Somewhat similar systems. I mean, obviously you got Drake May up there. Jacoby Brissett starting the season off with the Patriots, but you go to Cleveland. You know how I feel about Cleveland. The moves they made this offseason, especially that wide receiver champion. So, they did move the needle with that Jerry Jeudy trade. But Deshaun Watson, we've been saying, hey, we get Deshaun 2021. We've been saying that for a while now. He's got to turn that corner. But offensive line, Chubb will obviously come back at some point. The defense, we saw what they did last year under Schwartz. I think, and that's somewhere where he can win. They're not obviously going to be the nine. You don't expect them to be at least. But anybody in that AFC North can come out on top or be the last team in that division going into it this year.
Raise the bar with Flight by Yingling. Low carb, low calorie, more taste. Brewed for the generation that's always reaching for more. Flight by Yingling, the next generation of light beer.
The main thing we want to ask him about, Brandon Ayuk, where in the world is this guy going? Con man, you think your New England Patriots are trying to package something together to get him over to your squad?
Yeah, I mean, the thing with the Patriots, especially these last 2 years, is like last year we went after DeAndre Hopkins, and then this year the whole Calvin Ridley situation. So I'm trying not to get my hopes up, but I have now officially gotten to the point where Brandon Ayuk is a New England Patriot. I was saying to Deep Up before, like, who cares? This guy's 26, give him 5 years, $150 million. Give him 30 a year, fully guarantee it. I don't give.
I am cutting back on them. I guess that's what they say you miss. You know what? I'm glad that I'm not in one of these locker rooms with the Lions or the Giants. These teams practices every 5 minutes. We have a new clip come of a new fight. Malik Neighbors. He's going at it, man. These guys are battling right here. You see this happened this morning, right, guys?
Yeah.
This fight. Look at that. I mean, there's legit punches being thrown. This is a real fight. This isn't one of those things like, hey, let's bump chests and let's act like we want to fight. We're actually going at it. Both these teams, man. Unreal here. So what? This is Kirby Joseph.
Yep.
And Malik Neighbors.
Yep.
In one of these, but this is just a continuation of what happened yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yesterday we saw two big scrums, and then we got another one today. Usually you don't see like these type of real fights. You maybe see one, maybe two, but then when it carries over to the next day, I feel like at this point, let's get it under control. Dave's and MCDC. It's a little too much at this point. You obviously want to get something out of these joint practices. These teams actually play on Thursday, but when you're just fighting every other period, it seems, I think it's a little too much. We want to see some football. We have seen a lot of good Daniel Jones to Malik Neighbors, though. That's been good. And I know Foxy might be a little bit worried about that Lions secondary so far, what we've seen.
He should be worried, too, knowing kind of of came to the defense of Amon-Ra St. Brown here, which is a little interesting, eh, Foxy? But no, I love what the boys are doing. MCDC boys are always going to fight, and if they aren't fighting, that's when I get worried. So I love everything about Lions camp so far. The other angle, too, I don't know if we have the other angle of the Kirby Joseph Malik Neighbors fight. It just came out, but Malik Neighbors was not asking for it, but he was fully
he instigated it big time.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. Then ran off. Don't love that, but I do love the Kirby Joseph response. And Terrion Arnold, who kind of started that fight.
I'm a rusty old boat hitch, and I am barely hanging on. See ya.
It all stays. The day before, you mentioned it earlier, when he first walked in, him setting that edge, him making a play right there. Hopefully he bodes well for that Lions secondary this year.
Yeah, Fox, I don't know if we have that clip, but Terrion Arnold, he came up and he set the edge, and it was an absolute collision. I believe they said he's not concussed, or was he evaluated for concussion?
Evaluated.
Watch number 0 right here come up here. He does his job. He sends the ball back to his other 10 teammates. Boom. That's a nasty shot. He was able to stay on his feet and force the ball back inside. I thought it was a great play, especially by a rookie, especially by the corner. He's going to stick his nose in there and set the edge. Absolute mammoth.
You can definitely make a business decision there and take the easy way out. Just go out. Hey, coach, I sent them inside out. Like you said, setting that hard edge and making that ball cut up the field, that's big time for defenders. Love to see it, man. We are close to some real football.
Did he earn his stripes there? Like, he doesn't have to do that again now that he's a rookie. Like, hey, we get it. You don't have to do this anymore.
The A.J. Hawks of the world get paid to set edges and make tackles. The Darius Butlers and Terrion Arnolds of the world get paid to cover and get their hands on the ball. So if he wants to play a long time in the league, he'll try not to do that as much as possible.
Not in practice. If you're going to use it, you got to use that in the game. Yeah. Also, some guys are wearing guarding caps, some guys aren't. I know quarterbacks don't wear them if they're not hitting in practice, but what's the deal? Do you have to wear them? Are they mandatory?
I thought they were, especially on the offensive and defensive lines. I thought that was the whole, like, hey,
I'm not out here trying to be a snitch or something.
No.
I don't like anybody. I don't like them. I don't like anybody wearing them. It's just funny to see.
Well, and it also looks weird when everyone else is wearing them, but he doesn't, and then he's leading with his head going right in. Like, I don't know, but maybe it is an individual decision. But I was under the impression that all offensive and defensive linemen had to wear them because they have the most head-to-head contact. Yeah.
Situation as far as Malik Neighbors, right? He's talking about. I don't know if there's probably videos probably not even out there yet. Yeah, he's talking about something. I think Foxy and the boys in the back have found a way. Here we go. Let's see Malik Neighbors kind of talking about the fights.
It's hot. We're competing. Something like that's going to happen. This football at the end of the day. He did, but I'm not going to repeat it.
Looks like kind of he catches a player in front of him in coverage. Right? Kind of tapped him on the helmet coming up. And it looked like maybe he objected to that. He thought that was objected.
Oh, no. It's the competitive me and Arnold. We talk almost every day about just competing, how great we want to be. So there's nothing against him. He's my brother, so I'm going to give him the work he needs. He's going to give me the work I need. But it was just, I was tapping him on the helmet. Good play. That's all it was. And then, somebody comes up, running up to me, said a few words, and rest is that. I mean, it's hot.
I like this. It's my first time seeing this. I mean, I think this is the right way to handle it. He's not trying to gaslight it, make it a bigger thing than it was. He's kind of giving him respect, right?
Yeah, just basically what we said. It's hot. It's a dog day.
Yeah,
talking a little shit. Kirby Joseph probably ran and said something, to him in passing. He obviously took offense to that. But the most important thing, we see Malik Neighbors making plays. You see Arnold making a play on that play. And you do get competitive. And the Giants, I'm sure, I know Bruce will probably speak this, but they're looking for a guy like this. That's why they drafted Malik Neighbors, not only to do what he's doing on the field, but to kind of have somebody on that offense who, got that dog in him. And obviously he's going to make plays. He's going to have stuff to say. I played with Steve Smith. Steve Smith was kind of similar. Rarely do you have like a wide receiver who's kind of going to set the tone and be kind of that dog on the team or the offense. So I like what I'm seeing from Malik Neighbors. Once again, don't want to see, team scrums and guys throwing punches, especially, you start wide out, break a hand or something, hitting a helmet. Hate to see that part of it, but I do like the fiery competitor that we're seeing from Malik Neighbors early.
Do any coaches not like fighting? I mean, obviously they have to say they don't like it, and you got to say, hey, we got to be disciplined. We cannot do this during a game, which, yeah, we know. We know I can't be punching dudes in the head during a game. I'm getting thrown out. I'm getting fined. But, I mean, every coach has to like the fact that they're competitive enough and that they at least want to see you stand up
for your teammates if one of your teammates gets jacked by other teammates.
You do. You just don't want to cross. You know, don't
be taking helmets off and smashing dudes' faces.
Don't go across the line. You know, at some point, you know, I know when we were playing, at least, you know, coaches start kicking guys out of practice. Hey, the next guy throws a punch or starts a fight, you're out of practice, you're done. Some guys, all right, you know, perfect. Get thrown out of this shit. But this is what's gonna happen. When training camp, another team, another uniform shows up. Somebody's talking shit. It's a little different from your teammates. Almost